Yeah, the community stepped up and helped when they needed it. That's beautiful.
Really good to see. And so in their neck of the woods, you know, the rain hopefully didn't dampen the fundraiser, right? Because Kirk County had a few inches of rain today.
Yeah, Kirk County, Kendall County, Bandera County. A big focal point of some rainfall earlier today, Alicia. Now things are calming down. That's the good news. But take a look at some of this video from Comfort across the hill country today. Some heavy rainfall along I-10. This was specifically at the Guadalupe River Bridge in Comfort. But yeah, I mean, pockets of heavy rain. This was from our very own Sue Calberg from earlier today. Some low visibility, slick roadways across the hill country, and some heavy rainfall across Kirk County and across the region. Now let's take a look at some of the rainfall totals and some of the August averages this time of year. By the way, welcome to August. This time of year, the first 2 to 3 weeks of August present the hottest time of year. I mean, you know, based on average numbers, our average high in the early part of this month is around 97. By the end of this month, 94. Again, these are average numbers. The hottest temperature ever recorded in this month was back in 2011 at 110. The all-time hottest record was actually in September of the year of 2000. The average rainfall, 2.15. So it shows you what kind of numbers we typically see. Today's numbers, 101. Again, normal is 97. So it was a hot day just before the rain fell in. The airport picked up 0, but northwest San Antonio, Helotes towards the eastern part of Bexar County was pretty productive today, which we'll show you in a second. Radar right now, it's quiet. You can see one leftover flood warning in eastern Bexar County and Guadalupe County. This is in effect until 10:30 tonight. For any additional rain, we did see some reports in this particular area of high water spots, street flooding in some areas between St. Hedwig and far eastern Bexar County. But most of the rain has come to an end. Matter of fact, all the leftover activity is farther south towards Jim Wells County, towards Alice and Duval County, where, by the way, a lot of the action is really weakening as we lose daytime heat. Backing out the view, here are some of the radar estimates between 1 to 3 inches between, let's say, Duval County all the way up into portions of southeastern Atascosa County. Pretty nice rainfall across areas to our south. Here's Bexar County in the metro. There's that, you know, where that flood warning was. You can see radar is estimating and painting out like upwards of 2 to 4 inches in some localized areas between St. Hedwig and Seguin. Helotes about 1 to 2 inches of rain. Here is the hill country. Bernie about 1 to 2. Some lots of lightning out there earlier today. Western Kendall County, 4 inches of rain. And then even out towards central and western portions of Kirk County, where Hunt, last place that needs rain, you can see upwards of 3 to 4 inches on the radar estimate from earlier this Saturday. Now, tomorrow's forecast, it's going to be a hot one. Tomorrow, right around 100 degrees, a mostly clear and sunny day. Not expecting much rain. I mean, there may be some isolated activity between 3 and 6 p.m., but if we see any heavier rain, it'll be late tomorrow night into early Monday. Big story, though, is the intense heat. Tomorrow's high 100, 101 on Monday, 98 on Tuesday and Wednesday. But the heat index, when you factor in those high dew points, it's going to be very, very tropical outside. So drink plenty of water. Take breaks, find shade, check up on your friends and family in this intense heat as rain chances are trending down. There's the heat high over northern Mexico near El Paso. We're on that northeastern side, and that allows for a couple of storms, which will happen again tomorrow night by about 10 p.m. this time tomorrow night. Some of that may move in our direction by early Monday morning, but a lot of that will weaken. Very quickly, tropics are very active. There's Tropical Storm Gil. There's a couple of waves out in the Pacific Ocean. Out east across the Atlantic, we're watching those very closely for any additional development that could lead to some possible rain chances in our forecast. All right, here's your 14-day tomorrow. 100, 101 Monday, upper 90s Tuesday and Wednesday. And by the time school rolls around, you can see that Monday and Tuesday temperatures seasonally hot, middle 90s with additional rain chances Monday, Tuesday, and that Wednesday.